Hey everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to take a very quick view at the entire 2020 Hobonichi lineup. Here I have all of the dated planners for the 2020 year. I can't believe I was actually able to fit all of them in frame. You can't see depth here, but this stack of A6 is definitely the largest stack. I think it's the most popular size overall, and so they definitely have the most options in the A6 size, but there's also several in the A5, and I only have 1 weeks, but there are several different cover options. So where I only have one to kind of show you quickly at a glance, do know that there are other cover options. Here I have a hardcover. So let's start with the A6 size. Again, there are the most options in this, and this is just going to be a very quick overview. If you are wanting more detailed information, check out the other videos. I've done a lot of comparisons and other things to show you the ins and outs of these planners on my channel. We are going to start with the full year planners. We have the English and the original, and I have done an entire video on comparing these two, so I'm just going to give you a very brief overview. These planners have an at a glance and a yearly index, monthly calendars from December 2019 to March 2021, and a page per day for you to make to-do lists or schedule your timed events. Now let's take a look at the avec A6, and this is simply a full year split into 2 books. So you have the January to June and the July to December. So everything that you have in this one full year book, you basically have combined into 2 books. So if you want to just carry around a little thin one, then you are able to do that. The avec is only available in the original Japanese version. For the sake of time, I'm not going to flip through every single page for you. The pages are the same in the avec as they are in the original full year. The next option that we have in the A6 size is the day free, and this is essentially the same size as one of the avec books. I have a full video talking all about the day free, both the A6 and the A5 size on my channel, so go ahead and take a look at that if you're wanting to know more details. The monthly spreads are the same. Essentially, it is a daily planner without the pages actually dated for you. If you're wanting one of these for the entire year, I do recommend picking up 2, as I said, they are the same size as the avec, which is only half of the year. Last up, for the A6 size, we have the weekly calendar supplement. This is to make up for the fact that there are no weekly spreads in the A6 sizes. This whole entire book is just weeklies for the entire year, and it is very thin. You can see there, this is one of the day frees, so it's the same size as the avec, which is half of the year, and the weekly calendar supplement is just very, very thin. Next up, we have the weeks, and this is also a very popular planner. Here I have a hardcover. They do also come in a soft cover and a sneaker, and I'm not even sure really what that is. And then there's one called a nuance, I think. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the cover options. I do not personally plan in a weeks, so if you're wanting to know more about that, I would suggest finding out another little video to talk you through that. The weeks, however, has a little bit different pages as the other ones. So here we do still have a year at a glance and an index. Here the index for the whole year is on just 2 pages, and so the columns are very small. We do have monthlies from December 2019 to March of 2021, which is standard for Hobonichi full year planners. And then you get right into the weekly spreads. Now this is a horizontal weekly spread. It has the week on the left and then a grid page on the right. There is a hidden line as well as a monthly calendar at the bottom. Interestingly enough, this does start November 25th. So as I am filming this, you could actually start using this next week if you wanted. And then the weekly pages are all together and they go all the way till January 3rd. And then you start into your blank pages. Now you could use these as dailies if you wanted to. You could use it as a bullet journal. You do still have the hidden line down at the bottom, and they are numbered. There are 69 pages, and you do have some different interesting reference pages in the back. The weeks does also come with 2 bookmarks. Next up, we have the A5 size. So there is a full year cousin, an avec cousin, and then the day free. Here's a quick size comparison of all 3 of them. The day free is skinnier because it is lacking the weekly pages. So the A5 cousin does have the year at a glance and index pages, as well as monthlies from December 2019 all the way to March 2021. And then we have the weekly spread. Here they give you all 24 hours for every single day. It starts at 5 o'clock and then goes until 4 o'clock. And then you have just a couple of extra little lines at the bottom. Just like the A6 size, you do get a page for every day of the year, as well as a handful of blank grid pages at the back, and then your reference pages. Just like the A6, we have the avec, which is split into 2 books. So you have January to June and July to December. And these are the exact same pages as are in the year, except they are conveniently split in half for you to be able to take them on the go a little bit easier. And then we have the day free, which I did mention before. I have done a full video on. It is lacking the weekly pages. So it goes from the months right into these day free. And that just means that it doesn't have the little date at the top. And again, it is the same size as the avec. So you will want to pick up 2 of these if you intend on using 1 page per day for the entire year of 2020. I know that was a lot of information just thrown at you all at once. So if you do have more questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments or seek out another video that I have done comparing these to each other. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.